Okay. Whoa. Let's calm down. In the past 2 days, I've received over 35 messages saying, Don, the Celebrity Edge has gone to red, and does that mean they're going to be canceled? Does that mean there's COVID on board? Are we not going to sail on the 26th? What's going on? And okay, let's break it down a little bit. Yes, on the CDC website, the Celebrity Edge recently turned to red, and what happened was last week they had during their routine testing, one asymptomatic guest turned positive for COVID on the ship, which automatically puts you into red on the CDC website. Now, they automatically put the person in quarantine, that crew member, and they started testing everybody and all the other crew members one more time. Everybody else tested negative. So they removed that crew member. He is on shore now, no longer he's just quarantining. He's not sick. He or she is not sick. They are just taking their time till they recover, and then they'll come back to the ship when it's back in port. As far as the cruise line itself, does that change anything? Does that mean that it's supposed to sail in 2 days. It's sailing not tomorrow, the next day. No, the CDC has cleared them to sail again. They retested again after they tested the crew members right after that positivity. They tested them again and again. All of them turned negative. So the cruise is still set to go. They're still under red because within the last 14 days, they had a crew member test positive, and that's what keeps it in the red. But the CDC has cleared them to sail. They're allowed to go. That's not stopping the ship from sailing at all. So good news is that we're learning to cope with the virus. It's no longer a panic situation where we have to stop everything we do when we get one case on board. It doesn't shut down an industry. It doesn't shut down everyone's jobs. The cruise is going ahead as scheduled on the 26th. So 2 days. 2 more days and the Celebrity Edge gets to set sail. I wish I could be there. I didn't know if I would be vaccinated in time to be there. And so I could not book this ship, but then I also now have to dog sit this weekend for a week because one of my nephews is leaving town for a week and asked me to do so. So yeah, I couldn't have gone this week anyway, but I will be following the cruise. I really wish I could be on there. I'm looking at maybe joining that in a couple weeks. All depends on the actual official announcement of travelers after the 5th of July here in Canada. It's not completely open as we were expecting. We weren't expecting to completely open, but we expected guides. We expected some guidelines of exactly what's going to happen and exactly what you need to do. And there's a lot of things still up in the air. What do you do with kids? What do you do with people who can't get vaccinated? Is the app up and running that we're supposed to use? What's the progress? If I fly into a cruise port 4 days early, do I have to somehow get a COVID test before I get to the cruise port because I have to have a negative test 3 days before? And if I'm flying in 4 days, my negative test will be 6 days before, even though I've been in the country for 4 days. There's so many unanswered questions when you're flying from another country. In the United States, it's pretty darn simple. You need a test 3 days before you get there, if you need a test at all. In some cases, you don't even need a test. They're going to test you at the port. So as far as United States is concerned, much simpler process. For those of us in other countries coming into the United States, much more things are way up in the air and very, very confusing. But rest assured, we are going to see the Celebrity Edge set sail. And you know what else? You know what else we're going to see? We're going to see that like button. There it is. There's that subscribe and like button and the notification bell. There it is. I told you. There it is. And since you see it, why not click on it? Why not join the community and keep up to date? Because if you were one of those people wondering, does this mean the Celebrity Edge is canceled? And you saw the video, now you know. And I will have all these updates in the future. Remember, it doesn't cost a thing, and it puts a big smile on my face. So that, along with some other announcements, Carnival Cruise Line has come out and said they are going to have 41 of their 93 vessels sailing by November. So they are approaching 50% of their fleet before the end of this year, with more announcements to come. So as more places open up and more areas start to get ready, they're hoping in October, November that Australia starts to allow some cruises. So that's why they're not saying those cruises are going to start, but they're ready to go. They have ships that are able to head there, are ready to sail out of Australia. So it would not be very hard to believe that by December, we may have 60 to 70 of Carnival's fleet back up and running. And I want more and more announcements of ships sailing and less announcements of ships being, canceled. So that's good news from Carnival. Hopefully we hear more and more things going well for the cruise industry. And again, this story, what a year ago would have shut down this ship and it would never have been able to leave port, is now just, oh yeah, we have it. Just take them off, put them in quarantine, and we'll see you later. Enjoy your cruise. Isn't that much better? And does anyone feel panicked because an asymptomatic case was found among 900 crew members on a ship? I don't. I would be there in 2 days if I could. So it's funny how things have now gotten to the point where people just are at that point where, okay, we know it's there. It's not as big a deal as it used to be. We make some precautions and we carry on with life. And that's where I'm glad to see we're finally at, starting with the cruise industry. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.